Hey Dust Bunnies, Dustro here, bringing you not a typical video that I would normally make here. Today I want to just talk about the new update, the Skyline Valley Pioneer Scout update. I'm going to do a little bit of maintenance on my character. I'm going to be interacting with some of my mule characters. I just wanted to, first of all, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Dustro. I've been streaming over at Twitch for the last 4.5 years. And I've been on YouTube forever, but I haven't been really doing a whole lot of content creation until the last couple years or so. So I've been playing 76 since day one. I never did get to participate in the beta. But I have 6,675 hours on this one character. I think collectively with all the characters that I've actually played with and not just had them idle somewhere, it's probably close to 12,000, honestly. I did start on PS4, then I moved over to PC, and I haven't looked back. So the update came out on Wednesday, June. Hold on. I also have another screen here with my mule account. And he was just getting attacked. So, and this is not going to be like a grade A quality video. So if you want to downvote, go right ahead. This is just kind of real talk, I guess, you know? So the video came out... The update came out June 12th, which was Wednesday. A lot of people thought and heard and were telling me that the update was going to come out on June 25th. Well, that obviously didn't happen. It came out early. A lot of people were upset about it because they weren't able to complete the previous season 16. They just call it seasons now, not the scoreboard or whatnot. So a lot of people didn't complete it. A lot of people weren't able to get to level or rank 150, which is pretty sad because you could have gotten a ton of great stuff out of it. I was spending all my stuff on legendary modules, and I think people were rightfully upset. Like, I'm not sure why Bethesda decided to jump into this new season so quickly. They never once, to my knowledge, ever talked about when it was coming out. But yeah, it was kind of a shock when they announced the date of the 12th. Did anyone here that's watching this video, had any of you ever heard Bethesda somehow communicate June 12th before they just announced it? And this is going to be an unedited video. There's going to be a lot of and a lot of ums and a lot of brain farts because I'm somewhat kind of concentrate on what I'm doing here. Kind of have a method of dumping stuff on a mule, and if you guys are interested, I could do a full video on a mule account, the mules, how you do offloading of extra stuff that you don't need. So just let me know in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. I'd be happy to do that. I would think most people know about mules and whatnot, but anyway. So I finished the season 16 at rank 171. So, you know, them doing the June 12th thing, that didn't do anything to me. Didn't bother me at all. but it bothered my community enough to the point where it really upsets me. So I think I'm done with this guy. Lock that guy off. Let's see if I have any money I can burn or stuff I can sell here real fast. So,
welcome, citizen. I am authorized.
I'm curious to know if you guys if you felt like you were screwed over by Bethesda. I would say the majority of the people I see on social media all over feel the same way.
And other supplies available here.
This came out of nowhere. Nobody was ready for it. And
if you have
it's a frustrating topic. When I streamed last night on Twitch, I think it was pretty obvious I was getting a little irritated towards Bethesda. I feel that a lot of their tactics are more geared towards solely making money,
munition and gear,
and less so much on providing a rewarding experience for people who play the game. I could be wrong. But it's just I sit here and I think about the future of Fallout. What is it going to entail? Oh, you know what? I need to move my survival tent because someone else has a camp over there from our community. So let me just do that real quick. And I think I did all my challenges from yesterday. Yeah. All right. So now I'm just gonna go farm a little bit while I talk. I'm just gonna go look for some bobbleheads or magazines in some of the more common areas. I mean, they're all over the place, but I have a handful of places I go to farm this stuff. But this change in the scoreboard format is only beneficial to Bethesda and nobody else. It's shut up, Larkin.
But the Alpha's whereabouts are unknown. I repeat, Alpha's location is unknown. We need to find
Larkin.
and kill that Alpha Wolf ASAP. Take out the smaller packs and draw out that Alpha. Just make sure you bring a lot of bullets. That big Alpha is a heap of trouble.
Yeah. Not finding anything yet. But all I can say is they hired someone from EA to improve, that's a bobblehead, to improve their microtransaction setup, and that's why the season board changed. Whereas before, if you got to level 100, you had every single item on the board. When you got to level 100 on the new board, you weren't able to get everything. So, you know, people had to really think about what they wanted to invest their money in, or their tickets. And guys just don't stop. Little wavy willards. Still getting attacked. Under heavy fire. Might not make it. I think I'll make it. Anyway. This is gonna be a lot of rant, a lot of all over the place. Like, there's no script. This is as unprepared as it gets, because I don't, I appreciate content creators who have fully prepared scripts and they go by the books and, super professional setup and all that shit. But I'm a dude playing a dude in a game called 76. Could Bethesda have fixed the enemies that run backwards?
What the?
Are they gonna run backwards at me?
Yeah, you better hide.
They do run backwards quite a bit though at this part. But I have told my friends, my community, that I'll never buy another game from EA ever again because of how they implemented microtransactions. Hold on, let me kill this guy. I'm gonna change my perk cards up for a second while I'm doing this, because I might as well. I don't care where he's at. I'm gonna put on. How many points do I have? 6. 2 in Can Do, 2 in Pharma, and then 2 in Scrounger. Because I've got a lot of random rambling to do. And by now, I would say most of you people gave up on watching this video because it's probably boring. And that's fine. I don't care. But I mean, I do care, but sometimes you need people to just spew what's on their mind without thought, because sometimes the best shit comes out of people's mouths when they're not thinking. Who the hell is still shooting at me? I'm gonna have to kill you. I hope you know that. Let's go to my Gallon gun. No, let's just keep it at the flamer or holy fire. So where was I? See, this is the mind of an old man who can't remember what the hell he was talking about. Oh yeah, microtransactions. So Bethesda's always had their microtransactions in their games, but not to how it is now, where you can pay for re-rolls on the scoreboard or on the daily, weekly challenges, so you can advance quicker by getting a better, easier challenge. Free ones are really nice, but I would never invest money into that stuff, because honestly, this stuff, none of this stuff is really difficult. I think I looked at everything here. Over here. And then there are, in the past, there were the option of paying for every rank in the scoreboard. So for last season, they took that away. Now they have it. And I still don't fully understand the exact details. Someone mentioned it to me in my stream, how it was. One of my monitors told me how it was, and I still don't fully understand exactly what transpired yesterday for social media by Bethesda. Screw you, dog. But basically, it's just, oh, I failed leader of the pack, son of a bitch. Now I'm sad. Thank you for shooting that bear away. Yep, boy. Let's go get it. Oh, pro tip. Since I'm here. By this time, there's no one watching this show or this video. So I'm probably just talking to myself. But I'll pretend that someone's watching. But if you don't have, if you're over here to do that one quest where you're supposed to bury the remains and that shovel is not there, there's two places you can find a shovel usually. One on this desk or counter. If that's gone because some asshole decided to take both shovels, you can run in this direction going west. You'll come across this little encampment of scorched, some anglers. Listen to the music. It is really scary shit when that music pops. I'm gonna have nightmares later for sure. Let's just kill him first. Pretty good place to kill Scorched if there's any challenges where you're supposed to kill Scorched. But there should be a shovel. Right here. So I used to come down this way because so many people would take the shovel with them. Now, to compensate for that, I carry one of these cursed shovels that has no weight, really. I just carry it on me all the time, so I don't end up being screwed. Alright, let's go to the next place. There's all sorts of places for bobbleheads and magazines. And I'm just going for some that I know easily in the back of my head. Wow, I'm at 18 minutes already. Have I made a point yet? The new season, visually, the way it is presented to us, I like it. I like it a lot. I didn't like the board before where you had the dotted line and all that stuff. You can easily see everything super clear. It's visually appealing. So visually, from that standpoint, improvement. I'm not so upset about how every rank has it locked. So you have to reach a certain rank to unlock that page. That part doesn't bother me at all. What bothers me is once you get to level 100, all the tickets you accumulate will not be able to purchase all of the stuff in the previous pages. I haven't done the math. I haven't tried to add up all the tickets to see how many tickets you get versus how many tickets it would cost to spend, or how many tickets it would cost to buy everything. But I know for a fact you don't have enough. Now, to get here, you have to go up 50 more ranks. It's very difficult for people who have real lives, who have jobs, to get to this point. So when this season 17 started, where's the legendary modules? They had it set up so, like say the legendary modules, it was a one purchase of 100. And that's it. And that's what people were, that was one thing people were upset about, was the fact that they changed the way this page worked and every item was a one purchase only. Whereas in season 16, you could purchase this over and over and over and over and over and over again. So they made it back to the way it was. But the way they presented it on their social media was something to the extent like, uh-oh, we had a bug. Something went wrong. So we have fixed it. Here you go. And I cry bullshit really loud because there's no way that was a mistake. There was no way they did that on accident. There's no way it was bugged. Bobblehead. Oh, and if you're wondering why my bobbleheads are pink, I have a mod installed. Notes and recipes are green. Bobbleheads are pink. And magazines are pink. That was some menacing music. So, I'm rambling. 100% rambling. Go ahead and beat the shit out of me in comments. But if you've ever watched me stream, and if you're actually one of my followers, you would probably think that I'm actually kind of onto something, or I'm saying something correctly, or I'm trying to be funny about how it is, because if Bethesda continues to do this kind of shit, where they're making the Atomic Shop their top priority and microtransactions are their top priority and all that, it's seriously gonna push people away from the game. It's not a threat, it's not anything else. It's just another bobblehead. It's just something that's gonna happen. And I think that Bethesda rushed this season out. That's if they rushed it out. Who knows when they truly were planning on releasing this update. But I am guessing they released it because they saw the numbers. Actually, let me pull this up here so we can talk about it real quick. Let me just really nowhere here is safe just to chill. I can't jump high because I'm not on a team. I'm on my private server. So I'm gonna show a web page. Quickly talk about this stuff. So this is a website, a really excellent website called steamdb.info. All you do is you type in the game that you want to look at, and it will provide you with all sorts of information. So this came out on Steam April 14th, 2020. It used to run off the Bethesda launcher for PC. That's when they moved it over. 72% of the people are happy with the game. Currently, there are 22,000 people playing the game. The 24-hour peak was 28,000. The all-time peak in the last 2 months, or it recently happened 2 months ago, at 73. That's when, if you look at the last 3 months, this is when the TV show Fallout came out on Amazon Prime. So lots of people got interested in the game. A lot of people started playing it. A lot of people kept playing it, but as you can see, it's going consistently downward. So here it is, like June 3rd, 25,000 people. I'm sure if they were doing their homework, they were thinking, okay, if we're going to release this on June 25th, the amount of people playing the game is going to be below 20,000 for sure. Because obviously the trend is going down. So they probably said, you know what, we're going to lose money if we don't capitalize on this, so let's get this out the door ASAP. And here it is, June 12th, released. So, I don't know what else I want to talk about when it comes to this stuff. I promised myself I would never ever buy another EA game because of how they run their business. Is that going to happen to me here with future Bethesda games? I don't know. I love my Bethesda games. I love anything Fallout and Elder Scrolls. But we'll see. So let's just quickly talk about the Skyline update, Skyline Valley update. I'm not going to go into detail. I'm not going to really give any spoilers to the lore. I just wanted to comment because someone asked me in chat one night if I was going to make a video talking about my thoughts about the update. And a lot of people have asked me in the last couple days what my thoughts were. So my overall thoughts are, I think the update is good. It provided me enough things to do in the game that I was able to have a 15-hour stream the day it came out. Oh, I wanted to take that. So I think it's a good update. I really enjoyed the story. I think the faction known as the Lost is just very, very interesting. I don't want to say really a lot about it because I'm sure there are quite a number of people who have yet to play it. So I'm not going to really comment further about that. But for those who haven't played it yet, the Lost are it's a new faction in 76. Two things I want to comment on real fast involve the two boss battle events. One of them just popped on the screen. Where is it? Dangerous pastimes. Some settlers require help with their thrill-seeking activities. Difficulty hard. It's not. So the pluses is one, it's a new event. I'm always happy and welcoming of new events to this game. You do get legendary stuff. You do get flux from it, which is terrific. I'm all for flux. But the event, how do I put it? It needs something. Like it so you have these mobs spawn, the new faction known as the Lost. They spawn in these, they're not even listed as waves on the screen, but they're just listed, or they just come out in like these waves. Sorry, thinking here. So in between these waves, there's nothing happening. You're standing around wondering when the next group of Lost come out. And it's just, it makes it a very slow progressing game or event. I need to scrap some stuff. And it takes a while to get through it. Like, you kill a few of these lost, and then you're sitting there for like 30 seconds, a minute, sometimes even like a couple minutes, and then they spawn again, and then there's a pause, and then it goes on again, and there's some more pause. So it's just, I don't think it's executing the way it should and the way we would like it to. Like, we need horde mode. We need lots of these lost individuals just coming out of nowhere. They're like batshit crazy, just running at us. And then it's boss time, right? So in the PTS they had this giant hermit crab guy, you know, like the one that's in the truck or van or whatever it is that you see throughout the mire. They had that in there in the PTS, and I was thinking, well, that's just probably a placeholder until they are ready to release this new boss. Maybe it's going to be a big surprise. No, it's still the same thing, and you know, it doesn't really do anything. You just kind of stand there and shoot it, and then it's dead. Super easy. I don't know where they come up with the idea that it was difficult, or the threat level is, or it's hard. So I don't know. It's good to farm for those that flux, and you do get some legendary stuff. But other than that, it's just meh. And then there's the bigger boss battle. It's neurological warfare or something like that. And that one spawns. So you drop a nuke anywhere in this area, and it'll spawn an event at this place at the very top of that. And you have these 3 robots. The first one you kill, it dies fairly quickly. The second one, it's a little bit tankier, must have more HP or something like that. And then you get to the third one, which takes the longest amount of time. Like every time one dies, yet the next one is stronger. That's cool. I like that mechanic. But the robots just kind of stand there. They're shooting at you, but it doesn't seem like they're doing much damage. There's more damage happening from lightning coming down from the sky, or the tower or whatever. And there's zero boss mechanics at all in this game. Absolutely none. You literally just stand there the whole time, shooting over and over again, and nothing's happening with the boss. Boss doesn't come at you, doesn't hit you, you know, doesn't shoot missiles up your butt. You just stand there and shoot. And you know, the scenery, the environment is gorgeous. I absolutely love where the boss battle happens. The robots look amazing. Like, just you saw that, right? What? Wow, just capture that on in this recording. He fell through the floor and then fell from the sky. Well, hopefully you guys are still watching this and you got to see that, because that's not something that probably should be happening in the game. One more stop and then I'm gonna wrap up the video. So You got these 2 new boss battles. They're just okay. They're not tough. They're not difficult. This game is so easy. Everyone is trying to min-max their gear, their weapons, their armor. And it's like, this game is so friggin' easy. I play as a berserker build a lot. And I have like no armor protection, no damage resistance, no energy resistance, just radiation resistance. And in a matter of 3 weeks, I died once. And that's only because the game glitched. I got stuck. I couldn't move. And I died. I was so pissed off. So there's like no difficulty to this game. I still love playing this game. But it's on easy mode, to be real. You know, so all these people making videos on how to min-max and how to get the most damage, it's just, you know, a lot of people love that shit. But it's just like, you know, when I was running a bloody build recently, I'm running around with a quad, explosive, pipe rifle. And I was absolutely destroying everything. It's a pipe rifle. It just shows you it doesn't take much to be a beast in this game. So the lore, I can't comment much on the lore of the new Skyline Valley update. But I honestly found it to be excellent. When I did the Brotherhood of Steel quests, you know, they came out with 2, Steel Rain and Steel Dawn, or I think it's something like that. You think I would know this shit, you think I'd be more prepared, but I just, who cares? There's better things to be working on than making a perfectly content, accurate video, right? The with the Brotherhood of Steel upgrades, expansions, I read and listened to most of it for the first one. The second one, I didn't care. I didn't care at all, and I would just skip through all the dialogue. And this sucks. I have super mutants spawning here now. So I might need to put up missile turrets or something. But with the lore in this one, I read every note, I listened to every person talk, and it was a good story. So from a story perspective and the questing that was done, I would probably give it an A. The boss events, I'd have to give them 2 grades each. I would give them, let's just give 1 grade overall. I'll give them a B. It could have been an A if the bosses were tough and challenging, but they weren't. But like I said, when you get new stuff to do, it's a win. But anyway, that's all I have, guys. This is probably going to be the worst video on my channel. It's probably going to be downvoted a lot, and that's fine. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. I do have a lot of good content here. I have
There must be more junk.
My Collectron gets in the way, either on screen or by voice, all the time when I'm trying to do something. So anyway, I have build guides on my channel. I have all sorts of content, so check it out. Let me know what you guys think about this recent update. Let me know what you think about regarding how Bethesda handled season 16, the ending of it, and the starting of season 17. What do you guys see? How do you see the state of Fallout in general with this game? Let's just have a discussion in chat here, and you know, try to be cordial. Every once in a while I do get some bad apples, but yeah, I'm good at rambling. I excel at it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.